This is how real diagnoses work, right?
Yeah, yeah. You go into the subject's like new world dimension with Latios, and you kind of figure it out from there. Use a cipher for it.
This is what psychiatrists do.
Yeah, you get in a call with some of your friends. You figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, psychologist Scyther here with another episode of Reborn. Today we are in the weeds of this poor young girl's brain, trying to fix her by jamming decoded phrases into it, and so far it's working.
Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. She's responding very positively.
By helping her understand what she's feeling, we've moved even deeper into her heart.
Oh.
But it's truly a shame. Why not she only acknowledge negative emotions so far? If I can still help, say the word.
All right, let's find
Remember,
more.
guys, she's not toxic. It's your fault. You can fix her.
Okay, whatever emotion she's going to tell us here, I bet we don't have the letters for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna preemptively look for the letters first.
Yeah.
So that's the next area. Okay.
Yeah. Second floor. Here we go.
He becomes white. Oh, that's a huge one.
That is huge. Oh, we got the Y. That's like two of the things we're trying to use: envy and anxiety.
Oh no, P becomes white. Never mind, that's backwards.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the P, which we'd use for like passion or apathy.
Fuck.
It's okay, man. Being a psychologist is not easy. They got to go to school for that.
Clearly. There's clearly some advanced shit.
Yeah, I mean, this gives you an idea of it, but there's some pretty advanced stuff going on.
So there's a real psychologist. So the difference between this and real psychology is like a real psychologist has the cipher already when they start talking to the patient, right?
Yeah, that's what they have like
Right.
the what do you call that board that they always hold?
The clipboard?
Yeah, that's what they've got on
Yeah.
their clipboard.
Oh, okay. It's the one cipher that they use for their patients.
Yeah.
And speaking of, what am I looking at here?
That's a percent sign.
becomes a okay. A J becomes percent sign. Okay. J.
Okay. I think you guys definitely understand a little bit better, but I think I'm catching on. So if we were to type that in, it would be percent sign for J.
Yeah, so if we had let's see, it'd be like I don't see
Is
any
jealous one of them?
like joy.
Joy, okay.
Joy has a J in it.
So it'd be percent.
There's a big zone. Oh, this is a big building. Okay, it's just gonna keep
Oh
going.
damn.
Yeah, like I said before, I'm just gonna go look for more emotions first, for more letters.
Check these floors. If you wait on these floors, do you think you'll see one?
Well,
You didn't wait. You got to stop and wait, Sean. You weren't stopping waiting on those floors.
And listen.
Why weren't you? Got to wait and listen on the floors. There could be clues on the floors, and you're not even looking.
well, listen, they have collision, and so if I just walk on every tile,
Oh, okay. They have collision. That's a good point.
yeah, I
You're
learned
a pro
that
at this.
in medical school. Oh, there's one here.
They teach you how to suss these clues out real quick at medical school. What is that? One?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one per D.
That's what the D means. I've been watching One Piece with Zachary.
Yup.
Oh,
Trying to
shit.
find the meaning of the D. No, it's telling China. It's unfortunate that it worked that way.
Yeah, because the Japanese. I mean, not only did the Japanese not know that like we say the D the way we like the D, but also like when One Piece, like when they first started writing One Piece, like you probably didn't like say the D
Yeah.
in that kind of way.
Right.
No.
It didn't.
Yeah, no. Definitely not.
It's just unfortunate, but it happened that way for him.
I mean, the word glizzy wasn't always hot dog, or like people use that to like associate with like firearms.
Right.
Oh, I know that.
All right. H becomes plus sign.
Yeah, we're getting some big letters here.
Yup. A B C D E F G H. There it is. It goes to a
Here it
plus
is.
sign. Y becomes H. Oh, there we go. That's a big one.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice to have.
It's everything right there. Well, I mean, not literally everything, figuratively everything.
That's let me count. We're not missing many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 20
Four more.
stars.
Yeah.
That might,
But we might have all the ones we need now.
yeah, I think that might be the case, because I'm not seeing much that we can... We already got this one. P becomes Y. Alright, let's talk to her. The subject appears to be suffering an especially irrational affliction now. She reports feeling much lighter than normal, though all metrics indicate her body weight is unchanged. The corners of her lips have forcibly been turned upwards, and her body appears to move with uncharacteristic looseness.
That'd be joy, right?
Yeah, either that or emptiness, that's what I thought initially.
We have passion. We have joy. We have emptiness, I think. Yeah, we have emptiness.
The patient is even prone to involuntarily emitting a cacophonous sound disruptive to respiratory functions. Singing? Even the best scientists in the field have yet to ascertain the evolutionary purpose of this bizarre phenomenon. What could have happened? I think it's joy.
You want to try joy?
Yeah.
Okay. Joy is %5H.
Joy? Impossible. No,
Impossible.
improbable. I suppose for the sake of proper treatment, we must rule nothing out. But how could the subject have been exposed to and infected with joy? This is a disaster. We must seek help at once.
Okay.
It's like, anger is kind of helpful, but joy? Get that out of here.
The fuck is that doing here? How did that slip in? Go up the big building.
Yep, it's time. God, you just had to put this one extra space here at the end, so I can't just rip the speed up.
Well, if you were good enough, you could.
You're right. The patient appears to be wholly consumed by a new syndrome. Her pupils have dilated, and she appears to need to lean forward at all times, as if pulled in by something. Passion? The patient reports a single-minded purposeness, a proclivity to dedicate herself entirely to and be possessed of a given task.
Yes, passion.
Most regrettably, the specifics of said task seem to be out of her control, or else this affliction might have been a fortuitous development for productivity. Fortuitous development.
All right. Passion is YGFFX5M. I can repeat any of those if you need. FFX5M. Yeah.
Indeed, the patient has been diagnosed with passion, a double-edged sword. On one hand, even whimsically applied to the random subjects which this passion seems to append itself to, it can prove a useful tool in many circumstances. Statistics indicate that following passion may result in an overwhelmingly significant number of benefits, ranging from production to personal health. However, it would be more ideal were a different individual afflicted with this passion. if only people working under me had passion. For this subject in particular to have developed it is a severe risk. We shall consider the safest way to proceed.
We gotta do something about this passion.
Yeah, we gotta knock off
Yeah.
this. We gotta find less interesting things to do.
Yeah, knock that off.
Alright, where's the last remaining Florinia? Was it in here? No. Oh, was there only two? Oh, there's only two.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, we've unlocked this gate now.
Human.
Human. That's so funny.
I have achieved confusion.
Congrats.
She finally unlocked some positive emotions, but she doesn't seem happy about it at all. How could this be? If I can still help, say the word.
Yeah, man, that's just Florinia. She thinks about everything critically. Ooh. Let me save in here. Oh, still unexplored territory. Okay. I'm guessing there's no new encounters in here. I mean, I can try.
Maybe.
I can try quickly.
I mean, if you're gonna see an Ultra Beast somewhere, kind of feels like you'd see it here.
Oh, that's an Ultra Beast.
One of my friends in elementary school's favorite Pokemon was Butterfree, and everybody bullied him because he was a nerd.
What? What do you mean? Butterfree was like clutch in the anime.
It
They're the
wasn't
fucking
because of the
nerds.
Butterfree, but the Butterfree didn't help.
Um,
One time I went to his birthday party at a bowling alley, and him and his mom left before like any of the kids had left, and so they just left like 5 kids just at the bowling alley before most of their parents had showed up to pick them up.
was it?
I remember my
No,
mom
go on.
showed up. My mom showed up to pick me up, and she's like, "Where's he and his mom?" And I'm like, "I don't know. They left like 10 minutes ago." And she's like, "What?"
Was it a result of the bullying?
No,
Oh, okay.
he was a weird kid.
Okay.
Probably because of the bullying. Actually, he was weird.
It's not funny, but it is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is unfortunate that like you are already getting bullied and then your favorite Pokemon happens to be Butterfree.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough out there. A confident adult, they can handle their favorite Pokemon being Butterfree. A child who's already predisposed to being incredibly nerdy, it's a lot tougher. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he was very typical nerdy too. I'm gonna level with you. He had like glasses and he did like a very stereotypical like nerd act. Like he was like a stereotypical nerd type, like very stereotypical, like with no self-awareness, stereotypical. And so it was a little brutal. But,
Yeah.
This is prior to 4th grade when I
Yeah,
met
this
you.
was 3rd grade. This was
Got
3rd
it.
grade because the last memory I have of him was he forgot about this. He put our teacher's name on the mirror. Someone saw our teacher's name on the mirror in blood.
Oh.
That's a huge deal. And it later was revealed it was him acting out. But I think he just had a bloody nose, and then that's what he did with the bloody nose before our teacher's name.
Oh, okay. I'm
Which is
assuming in like the boys' bathroom.
Yeah, in the boys' bathroom. That was in 3rd grade.
Oh man.
That kind of goes hard.
Yeah, I remember everybody was like, "This is fucking crazy," but then like you think about it, and like if a fucking a 3rd grade kid is sitting in the mirror, and he's got a bloody nose. It's not, you just start, you spell something. He's trying to be a little ominous.
Yeah.
You've discovered yet another complication within the patient. Her nose is bleeding and she started wiping it on the mirror. Yet perhaps it is unwise of us to continue asking for your assistance in diagnostics. No, we're here to help. Discovery of emotions like anger, guilt, and sorrow can be argued to have been unavoidable. However, these new discoveries, joy and passion, create a veritable jeopardy. Were others aware of what stimuli might cause the patient to experience joy and passion, it would produce leverage with which others could control her with. She sees positive emotions as like a weakness that people can take advantage of.
Right.
The speaker does not believe we should identify any further emotions, least of all the one in this new complication, most immediately responsible for these feelings of apprehension about continuing. She's altogether too vulnerable to risk proceeding.
Okay. So we've got anxiety. What else could it be? Emptiness, maybe? I don't know. That might not quite fit. Let me see if we have anxiety.
Did we use fear already?
I don't. And so we might have anxiety. Fear. I think we have. We can try fear since it's only like 4 letters. If you want to try that real quick.
Yeah,
Question
sure.
mark R. Question mark RG at.
Did you just diagnose me when I told you not to diagnose me? For what purpose do you refuse to heed the speaker's warning? The suggested diagnosis...
Someone's like, stop diagnosing me. They're like, fear.
Yeah. I was like, you sound afraid. That's fear of being diagnosed. Interesting. It is monumentally easier to express negative emotions rather than positive ones, as positive ones can produce embarrassment as a result of fear. It's so real. However, it is likely that this fear is a root cause of many other problematic developments. Perhaps it is because of fear that this patient felt it necessary to disconnect from these emotions in the first place. A necessary emotion for survival, she attempted to keep herself safe by removing the very emotions that were perceived to be the source of the problem. It is an effectual course of action, provided the original diagnosis of precipitating factors was accurate. But the cost of severance may yet have been too high. So the cost of cutting off her joy and passion were too high. If fear has kept the patient from expressing other emotional afflictions, that must be the source of everything. However, there is one more qualm therein.
Whoa.
Let's see what comes next.
Human. You're almost there. Give her the final push. If I can still help, just say the word.
All right, more letters. There have to be like very few words left.
C becomes V. C equals V. Yeah, the ones we have left, it looks like, are V. Okay, there it is. V equals T. Then we have two more left besides those. I'm not sure which those are. Well, I can tell you in a second, though. V equals T. Looks like other ones we're missing are U and no, we have F. Why do we have an F on there? Do we have F? Like tapping on that? We did fear, didn't we?
Yeah. I wonder if that's it. I'm not seeing where much else we can really go right now.
Oh, something equal to F. That's why I put on there. I see. It was Q.
I think we're almost done here, boys. I think this could have been an interesting time to incorporate the unknown in some way, but I guess we already had a tier 4 quest that had them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the top boost, they like spelled out hints for us.
Oh.
The logical fallacy inherent. Due to the subject's fear, she decided to repress various other emotional afflictions within herself. However, the presence of fear, in and of itself, belies one more, deeper base desire. An effective mechanism for survival, to be sure, but where emotions are all themselves tools for survival, the suppression of them remains veritably maladaptive. It is thus reasoned that the priority granted to fear, which permitted it to supersede all others, and thus disassociate them from the subject, must not have been a simple matter of survival. Given the circumstances, perhaps a social pressure or need instead. But that would be...
Say that again. Wait, what?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I got lost in the words.
I think something prompted her to, like, emphasize her fear over all else. Have we done grief yet?
So I'm thinking maybe I'm gaming it too much, but I assume it got to be a letter or got to be one of these with V or C in it.
Yeah.
And so we got like confidence, love. We've got what else is a V or a C? Confidence.
Envy has a V.
Envy. I can tell you any of these if you want to try these.
Yeah, I
but
want to try
don't know
envy.
Yeah, RMTH.
RM. Is it M or N?
M. You got it. Yeah.
No, perhaps not. It'd be better not to go there.
Okay.
I can tell you love if you want to try that. I don't get I'd be love, but J5TR.
Oh?
Oh?
Love. All of this, everything was hidden because this subject wanted, because I wanted to be loved. Oh, to be loved, okay.
I see.
Not in the twisted way that Amy asked of Tanya. Okay, throwing shade out of nowhere.
It's awesome.
Sorry, that's my phone.
No, stay focused.
I didn't want that from her.
You're speaking with a fucking client right now. You just checked your phone.
Sorry. I actually don't. Okay, so I know I just like got distracted, but I don't know who she's talking about. She wanted love from somebody. I just wanted us, all of us, okay, to stay together as friends. Acceptance, belonging, that kind of love. It was always feelings getting in the way. Amy's depression, Tanya's resentment, Julie's whatever it is that makes her drawn exclusively to disasters. My weakness. I thought if I wasn't letting myself get so pulled down by my emotions, if I hadn't burned Tanya with them. And I knew it was a burden, but what else was I supposed to do? Maybe everything could have been alright. In hindsight, it was naive. It would never have worked. Tanya's burden was Amy. I didn't help, but it wasn't me who pushed her to the breaking point. Right, okay. I'm mostly following, and I'll explain later, maybe. And I chose to internalize it. Maybe it was easier to internalize it than to accept that the situation was helpless. Control groups exist specifically to dissolve illusions of false control. But we don't have that luxury for our own social circles. In the end, I cut off my emotions, the things that told me I should want to feel love for the sake of earning it. A devil's deal. It was stupid. It was so stupid. I should go. I have to process all this. I feel guilt that you've been drawn into my emotional conflicts for this long
Wait, hold on.
already.
Guilt is
Hold on, let me check the cipher.
We'll mail it in.
Our character's like, wait, did you say guilt? Let me check my cipher.
Yeah, let me check that real quick.
But relief that I've at least acknowledged them. Maybe doing so is all that is necessary. Farewell
Wait,
for
don't
now.
see relief on the list. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't feel that.
Yeah, sorry. It doesn't work.
And thank you. Though I would prefer it if you didn't share what happened here with the others. We'll probably...
Patient doctor confidentiality.
Yeah, no, we won't share. It'll probably be important for me to do so myself. Oh, she wants to share her emotions herself.
Oh, epic.
Human.
God.
Well, we're about to fight. We're about to capture these things that we're talking to. That's kind of weird, man.
You've done it.
That does make it a little weird.
And Latios is here too.
I love the open air. I love being free and life.
Well, Gladios can't talk. He's not there yet.
Thank you for going along with our game and helping the other human. To be honest, Latios was never corrupted.
Oh, damn.
We were just playing a trick to encourage you to help that girl.
Well, I didn't need your encouragement, kind of.
Yeah.
Being trapped in those energy fields, what you call anomalies, is kind of like living in a dream. But we couldn't wake up. After you freed us from them, we felt a deep disturbance within that human. So as thanks, we went to free her as well. With my emotional senses, Latios' illusions, and you talk her through it, I think she'll be just fine.
Yeah, I hope so. Loud.
Okay, well, why? Okay, I imagine Latios can is coherent and talks really well. Latios is like,
We'll be happy to go with you now too.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure we got freedom for that one girl. We don't care about our own freedom.
yeah.
Let's go on an adventure.
My box is pretty boring, but I'll toss you guys in there if you want.
Human. After we leave this place, my telepathy won't work anymore. It's sad, but you'll have to just trust in your heart of hearts that I'm always supporting you. Let's go.
So fucked up to just not use them. You better use Latias because you built this deep connection.
Yeah, well, I want to use Latias because Latias is one of Slushy's favorite legendaries to use.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
You have a nickname in mind for Latias, Slushy?
You should just put Slushy Main.
Slushy main.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or maybe Slushy's main.
Or either way, yeah.
Okay, so we do want to get one with good IVs. Also, we're not going to be able to get a shiny one easily, which maybe we don't want the shiny one. Those IVs.
Okay, perfect defense, but shitty special attack.
Yeah, we probably want high special attack, don't we?
It has perfect defensive IVs though, like HP, defense, and special defense. I mean, that's what you would use it for, really.
We could use one perfect cell on her to increase her special attack, and that would be good. All right.
Because those are perfect defensive IVs, yeah.
Yeah, alright. That's Latios.
Hell
And
yeah.
if we got to actually battle it, we'd be able to use our Reborn ball and, you know, or not our Reborn ball, a glitter ball to make it shiny. Meow. Leo.
Okay. I don't know.
Not Slushy's main.
Oh,
Slushy second.
Yeah,
secondary doesn't. Secondary doesn't fit.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, counterpick.
A counterpick. Honestly, yeah, that's a good nickname.
All right.
You
Guess
don't
we
feel
got
bad
it.
about sending that one to the box because he's not as sentient, you know?
He's literally a fucking buffoon.
Escape rope worked for once?
Oh shit,
That's never happened before.
that's wild.
Well, all right.
How
I
does that
hope
work?
I hope Lynn didn't have anything to say to us on the way out because we just we skipped that. I doubt it. They wouldn't have let us use escape rope if she did. Well, all right. That was productive,
Yeah.
and that's one less glitter on the board here.
Was it a lot more full before?
Yeah. So every the postgame is divided into tiers or levels, and so in this fourth tier, there was like 6 sparkles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So each one that looks raised, I guess, is one that you haven't completed yet.
Right. Yeah. Each one that's sparkling still needs to be completed. Yeah.
Or that, but I mean, I'm also confused because what about the rest of the tiles?
So okay, this is supposed to be a map of Reborn. So this is the desert. This is the in-between mountain that we were just in.
Okay.
This is a Labrador city. You know, Reborn City is like these tan ones.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's talk to Florinia. See what she has to say now. This is all very difficult to process fully. Emotions are ultimately mere electrical stimulation on a biological hardware.
I've been thinking that.
Even then, what part of that electricity, what neurotransmitter is responsible for the peace that the system feels upon accepting itself? She feels peace now. What evolutionary mechanism had already adapted to protect even the very concept of mechanisms? Yeah, you lost me there.
I'm following.
And even naming the specific chemicals and voltages involved, the roots they trace. How should such things influence my perception as a conscious being? Why is it my eyes that I, as a conscious being, see through? What makes my emotions so special that they need to be felt more than anyone else's? All the questions don't have answers, do they?
I mean, I feel like the last question was actually pretty easy, but it's fine. It's just you're the most important thing from your own perspective, dumbass. So like, why would you know what I mean? Like, shut up, like, idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't need a therapist for that, I can tell you that.
Yeah, fucking.
No amount of science or study is equal to the task of solving them. No, it's better to simply accept the way things are and enjoy the lightness of it all. There can be peace even under siege.
Very nice, Florinia. Thank you.
Yeah, that was nice. I'm glad we got some closure on Florinia.
She says a lot, and you go, so you're not weird anymore?
You gotta talk normal now?
Yeah. Cool.
Really putting a strain on this relationship.
And really reductive. Oh, okay, so you're gonna talk normal now? Awesome.
Great. Glad I could help. Yeah, so I guess what she was alluding to before is like, I think maybe it was teased like once before, like ages ago, but like they had their little group of friends with Florinia, Titania, Amaria, and Julia. And I guess Florinia did something that upset Titania, and then she felt guilty about it. And then she was afraid of opening up her emotions or something after the fact, and then that's kind of how she became this way. I thought it might have involved Fern more, but I guess not. Fern was just a casualty of her becoming this way.
She did not mention Fern a single time.
That is a really good point. She only ever talked about her friends in high school.
She didn't. Well, yeah, maybe she just doesn't have any traumatic memories surrounding Fern.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't want to care about Fern that much either if he was my brother.
It's valid.
Well, all right, that was a good time, and we got Latias, who we're probably going to use.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Latios, you know.
And also Latios.
Yeah, you know.
There we go. All right, well, thank
Nice.
you. Yeah. Thank you both for joining me on this quest today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Had a good time.
And next time, we will do either this Manaphy one or whatever the other one was. I forget. See you guys then.
See ya.
Later.
It is hard to just imagine that they would be happier being someone's Pokemon, but maybe.
Yeah, that is a weird concept. Just like at the end of all that, yeah. Now I just want to follow you around. Like what?
Yeah, like they always try. They try to like take that approach in Pokemon pretty often, but like never really connects with me. I'm never really like, yeah, I get it. You want to get in my party?
Yeah, clearly.
You want your agency taken away? Yeah.
They're just drawn to people somehow, I think is
Yeah.
the in-universe explanation. It's like, oh well, there's a special bond between people
Yeah.
and
It's like
Pokemon.
they all take the mentality of a dog. I mean, sure, I guess.
Yeah, but then when they start talking to you, it's like, well,
It's like, oh, we're not really equal.
yeah.
Oh
Like a
shit.
dog explaining that they don't understand the world as well as you, and like very coherently explaining that they want to be subject to you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this makes sense. You can speak English, and you just want to be here in my household.
He's like, no, yeah, this is a good deal for
Oh.
me. I don't really have to do anything. I can just eat and go to the bathroom.
You have demonstrated an ability to interact with the world perhaps more than I can. you have these psychic powers and all this stuff, and you're telling me that the happiest place is in my Pokeball?
Oh, that's funny. But at the end, you typically get the legendaries, though, right?
Yeah, we'll get Latios and Latios at the end of this. In fact, now might be a good time to fix up our team a little bit. I'd have to bench. It would be Crocker. I kind of like Crocker, though. He's epic. I could bench Veronica.
He's not as good as 50 Tyson. You know, the guy who replaced my job at the hospital is from fucking Minnesota, so I make fun of him every time. And being the only rapper that comes from there is fucking 50 Tyson. Actually, that may not be true, but that's the only one I know.
Oh yeah, he's from the Twin Cities.
Yo.
Twin City, Minnesota, where I'm from.
That's so true.
I've been back. Yo,
That's where I'm at right now.
wait, seriously?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. You should go to a 50 Tyson concert.
They got him every day here. He's just huge.
Every day, every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Every day. Like, it ain't nothing.